To Paul George, disappointing finish to his first season as a Clipper.
What additions or what changes to the roster would you like to see?
None. First year together, you can't even say we want to change our roster. We like what we got. I mean, we've been saying it all year. It's just chemistry, being together. The more we can be together, the better we will be. It's year one. We got a lot to reflect on, a lot to look at going forward and to get better with.
A question from the bubble from Mark Spears.
Well, you talk about the fourth quarter, just kind of blowing your mind when you saw that things weren't turning.
I mean, they made shots. It's been really the tale of the series. They've been making shots, playing at a faster pace. And they got free tonight. Thought Jamal got free. Jokic made big plays, kept the ball alive, big rebounds. They played well. They played well to close the game out tonight.
But I mean, you personally.
How did I feel?
Yeah.
As they're making shots?
Yeah, as the fourth quarter was unfolding, I'm sure you're pretty shocked.
I mean, from my perspective, just keep fighting. Try to see the ball go down. We kind of got cold in that fourth. All we could do was fight at that point. We tried to get stops. We tried to, force them into turnovers. They did a great job of playing through that. They made big plays, big shots, and it just looked like we couldn't get enough stops that we needed.
We'll stay down there and go to Dan.
You talked about kind of the second half of going forward. Was that compounded by the fact that it happened in Game 6, 2, almost exactly the same way, and it happened again in Game 5? Did that cumulatively just build on you guys, the fact that it happened kind of 3 nights in a row?
No, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't necessarily say that. We get the same looks. We've been getting the same shots that we've been getting in the first halves of all those games. We just, as a squad, just went cold. And on the other side of that, they kept just running their stuff. They kept running in with pace, with speed, and getting the looks they want to get. For them, they're missing those shots in the first half. We're making ours in the first half, and it's complete opposite in the second half of each of those games. So I don't think the previous games were wearing on us. Again, we knew we had to win this. It's Game 7. We just went cold as a team.
How's that going to sit with you? I mean, who knows when next season's going to start, knowing that you guys had double digits 3 times?
Well, that hurts. That hurts. It hurts. It hurts, but we move on. Again, year one together, first run together. Of course, we wanted to win this, but we've been very optimistic about us being together and building something going down the road.
Go to Ohm.
Almost since you and Kawhi teamed up, all anybody wanted to talk about was how the Lakers and Clippers were the 2 title favorites, and it almost happened. At any point, though, did you guys feel like, maybe this was going to happen, or felt the pressure to make that happen? And also, how would you assess your first season with Kawhi?
I mean, it was great. A great first season with Kawhi. Still learning, figuring each other out. But I thought we had a great year playing off each other. We can only improve off that. But I mean, it's pressure you want. It's pressure you want. You want that pressure. First time I've been on a team and been considered and not be considered the underdog. So it was different, but you want that pressure as a competitor, as a guy that want to compete. You want that pressure. Fact of the matter is, we didn't make it to where we wanted to get to. Tip our hats off to Denver. They played great. And again, all we got to do is look forward to the next one.
Question from Jonathan down the bubble.
Over here. So much has happened in the NBA bubble. So as the journey comes to an end, we're asking players to give us their last words on their NBA
Not really sure. Next question.
We'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for all your help this year. Lou mentioned that you guys had a quick conversation as a team. I'm looking forward. Can you talk about that? Like, what do you guys tell each other after this experience?
After the game?
Yeah.
I mean, we just, stayed positive about it. We stayed positive about it. Again, we tipped our hats off to the opponents. They played good down the stretch, but it hurt as a group. It's not the outcome that we wanted, but we stayed together regardless. We talked it out. We stayed together in the locker room, and again, we kind of knew what this was. It's a team that's we're looking for the long run, and keep saying it. All we got from here is to be positive going forward on what we can be, and the team in the future. That's all we have right now, and we're just positive and optimistic about it.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go to Andrew.
Hey, PG. Lou was saying that, this season the chemistry wasn't able to reach its full potential. I'm talking about changing roles, and obviously the long break off didn't help. I guess what kept it, you feel like, from reaching its full potential this year, and how would you like to see that change going into next year?
I think just adversity, a lot of adversity we dealt with, rightfully so. Guys had to, go home for, rightful reasons, and we just missed a lot of time being together with injuries in the regular season and inside the bubble. So we didn't get much time to be together. This was the longest stretch I think that we have played together, but it just wasn't enough. And I think in this series it showed. Denver's a team that been playing together for a long time. When things got rough, when they needed this or needed that, they just know each other. They've been on the string for so long, and I think it showed.
And we'll take one final question from Gary down in the bubble.
Ever since that July 9th that Kawhi signed and Clippers traded for you, the championship talk, were expectations just too high considering all the new guys, all the guys with learned systems? Was it just too much, but you guys had to kind of take it on because that was the expectations?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's obvious pressure, to live up to the title expectations. But as a player, I mean, you want that. Like, you want that. Again, it's the first time I've been in that situation where we're expected to win. But it is what it is. It's no cop out. Fact of the matter is we didn't live up to that expectation. But I think internally we've always felt this is not a championship or bust year for us. We can only get better the longer we stay together and the more we're around each other. The more chemistry for this group, the better. I think that's really the tell of the tape of the season. We just didn't have enough time together.
Thanks, P. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Clippers come up short, shockingly so, after leading this series 3-1. Of course, you know the story of how this team came together last summer, bringing in Kawhi Leonard.